WeAudition with?
No, it's a completely different one. WeAudition I run with Richard Cambridge, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that relationship and how you two linked up or whatever.
Yeah, this is a very good and relevant story, actually. So cool. Richard is a wonderful guy. He's an actor and producer by nature. He's also a very incredible web developer. And I met Richard because, excuse me, we both had worked on separate films with the same person. And that person was the casting director, Sophie Holland. She now cast The Witcher and, Wednesday and all these big shows. And once upon a time, she was an actor. And I did a film with her, and Richard had done a film with her. And that film had come out to America for a festival, and Sophie came to come for the premiere. And she brought this friend of hers with her, which was Richard. Nice. And so we met out in LA, and we just became friends. We had a very similar mindset, and just, he's a really great guy. He's hard not to be friends with. And the one thing he always said to me though was, I know you work in like internet stuff too, I do too, but don't ever ask me to code anything for you. I'm not interested. I'm an actor, I'm a producer, I just do this as my day job. He's like, please don't ever ask me to do anything on the internet for you.
So fast forward.
That's it. Me and another friend came up with the idea for WeAudition, and I couldn't shake the idea. I thought it was a great idea, and the more we talked about it, the more I'm like, okay, we really need to do this. But I didn't want to run another company without a technical co-founder.
Of course, yeah.
Because with my last company, me and my business partner weren't technical.
Yeah, you need a CTO
exactly.
From the jump. Yeah.
And so when you hire that in, it's very, very expensive and often very frustrating, right? Especially because the first year at least of the company is a lot of trial and error.
Of course.
And so you want to be nimble and you want to try things out, knowing that it might not work and you're going to have to pivot quickly. And so I was on the search for a CTO, and then we just didn't find anyone that we jammed with. It just, or we found people that were competent, but they just didn't get the industry. Yeah. And so it was like, when you're trying to design something for your industry, and the person that's got to build it for you just doesn't, they just don't get the nuances. It makes everything very laborious. And so we're sitting in the office one day, just frustrated that we haven't found this person. And I said to my partner, Jess, well, there is this one guy. She's like, you ever mentioned this guy before? I was like, yeah, he told me never, ever, ever, ever to ask him. Never.
Like he was always sitting in the back of your head.
He's always in the back of my head. But he's the perfect guy. But I was aware he told me never to ask him. And you know what? I was just like, I'm going to ask him. And so without giving him any warning, I flipped open my laptop and I Skyped him. And I said, hey, man, I know you told me never to ask you this, but we have this idea. And I explained it to him. And because we were talking on video chat at the time, and for anyone who doesn't know, WeAudition is a video chat system that helps actors connect with other actors around the world for rehearsals and self-tapes. And I said, yeah, this is the idea. What we're doing right now, but a system where people can just book each other, like booking an Uber through video chat. And he said, okay, I'm in. And I'm like, wait, that's easy. You said never to ask you. You said, I just needed this. My wife was at work. I had a self-tape. I just needed this.
Wow.
I said, well, how did you do it? He said, I recorded my own lines and I played them back. And I know that's not a good thing to do.
Yeah.
So that, he got the point. And so that was the start of the journey.
Yeah, extremely relevant. Wow.
Yeah.